I hate being triggered. Uh, every time I get triggered, I feel like there's rage, there's shame, there's a part of me that's like, why am I like this? That's not who I am, right? And I don't think anybody likes being triggered. It's just extremely difficult thing to deal with, and something that typically doesn't happen to me, at least, because of all the work that I did to understand myself and to heal, right? And that's what a trigger is. Every trigger is an opportunity for us to understand what hasn't been healed, like what grudges you hold, what new grudges have you made, what kind of things that's happened, right? So yesterday I was just talking to somebody. I was like, he sent me a message. He's all like, hey, it just looks like you don't even care about connecting. You just want numbers. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you literally said, oh yeah, I'll let me see. Let me check it out. So yes, I'm gonna chill. So yes, I'm gonna send you like the link that to my community, and he sends me his link to book a call. I'm like, sure, I'll do it later. Right? It's no big deal. Like nobody's expecting me to, or I'm not expecting them to do everything right at the moment. So I'm not gonna do things at the moment because I know I got a busy life. I don't expect them to do things at the moment, right? But he turns around and sends me a message saying, hey, it just looks like you don't care to connect. You just want numbers. I'm like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. But I'm so triggered by it. I am, in fact, like livid because the fact that you're saying what you said. I don't know why. Right? As a godly man, there's just many things that I feel convicted to because of that. So I was like, dude, you literally said check it out. Like, so I sent you the link. So I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, it's better, you can either argue or you can either sit back and assess the situation. I think the second was best. I'm like, I just asked you what the heck you're talking about. So guess what? I'm done with the guy. Number one. Number two, why am I so triggered by that? Right? I'm still kind of triggered by that. And yes, there's stories that I think of about, that situation, about what it is that has to do with me. So I was like, you know what? This guy's not even worth, like, my time, my energy anymore. And I'm gonna just let God work on his heart. I don't know how old he is, how young he is. I just know that if somebody is straight up direct and don't know how to use their words, there's some maturing to do, right? And I got some maturing to do because, well, I got triggered by something so simple. So look into it, just understand that there's healing on the other side of the trigger, and the story I made up of myself because that trigger is, I want to build a community that cares for each other. I want to build a community that's really tight knit. I want to build a community that is centered on excellence, right? And there's no excellence if there's no relationships. If there's no excellence, there's no, no excellence in relationships, right? Like, there's no way we can get to a place where our life is great, but not everybody's going to like us, and that's fine. Not everybody's going to understand what we do, and that's okay. Not everybody's, situation is going to be the same as ours. That's fine, too. Just got to love them, just got to pray for them, and love on them, right? Eventually, I think hearts do change. It does take a while for hearts and minds to change, but they do change. And while they change, it is extremely important to understand, to give grace, all that good stuff. So that's what I got out of this, and and it's the same thing for me, right? Like, I'm gonna make mistakes. Get a book of call is something simple, but sometimes I make mistakes with my wife. Like, Instead of just sitting there listening to her, I start arguing with her about things that don't matter. Or, eat food that I shouldn't be eating, drinking too much caffeine, things like that. And that's all okay as long as we recognize that, as long as we see that there's an opportunity to improve, an opportunity to heal, and then we take the opportunity and do something with it. So I hope this has been an interesting conversation, because a lot of us who are on this journey to excellence will experience a lot of triggers. If you're not experiencing triggers, I'm going to have to ask you, are you really on this journey to become the best person that God made you to be? Are you really on this mission to be excellent? Sometimes I purposely trigger people too, understanding that they're pain points and just poke at them. But it's all okay, because everything that is here comes out of love. It comes out of our pursuit together to become excellent. So I love you, appreciate you. Thank you for listening. This is another morning drive for me, so I'm super grateful to be able to be here, be in the car with you guys, and doing the things that I like to do. So love you guys, appreciate y'all. Until next time. See you later.